Hi, this is the chapter of set notation and Venn diagram. I re-explain this thing again in case you still don't know how to do. Okay, let's get started. So firstly, we need to know all the symbol of sets. So a set is actually a well-defined groups of objects or symbols. The object and symbols are called elements. And elements of the set. So let's learn some symbol from here. You can see there is a epsilon E here. Is normally is what we call as universal set. It's a set contains all the possible elements of problems. So if let's say I say universal set is days on in a week, so you have Monday until Sunday, no other than that. Right? So this is the universal, the maximum that you can get. Okay, P. Let's say P is a set. The name of the set P is a day in a week. Let's say P is equivalent to Monday until Sunday. So you can see I write P equal to with the bracket. Bracket means a set here. Is a set here. So when you have a symbol of something like E here, it's called element of. So from here, I can see that Monday is actually an element of P, or Tuesday also can element of P, and so on. Right? If you have slash here, means it's not element. Let's say July is not belongs to P. July is a month, not a day, so it's not belongs to P. Okay, and you have C, a symbol of like C here is called proper subset. Proper subset is like a partly of P. So you can say Monday, Tuesday is partly a subset of P, or you can say Monday only. Monday in brackets and it's a subset of P, and so on. It's part of the P, right? A subset, then a subset will be in the symbol of C with a dash below. So you only have two subset here. If talking about P, so we have everything, and another one will be the empty set. You only have two subset of P. Normally a set, the whole thing, and empty set. All right. This is called empty set with a symbol of like a zero with a slash here, or it can be in the this bracket but nothing inside. It's called empty set. There is nothing inside. So and n is something like n here is called intersection. The intersection is the common element between two or more sets. Let's say P intersect with Q, so we are finding the common value, common element inside P and inside Q. U will be union when you combine them. NP is when we are counting how many elements is inside of P. Just like for this case, we have 7 of them, Monday until Sunday. So we have 7 as answer. You can see there is no bracket here. That means 7 is actually a number to tell you how many elements inside P, all right? When you have P with a apostrophe here, like it's called complement of P. So that means we are looking for the elements not belongs to P except P. Because P is this thing, so other than that, it can be anything except this will be called P complement, right? So remember all the symbol because they are important in solving sets questions, right? Next one, we try to learn what is called subsets. So example, if we have a set A with element A, B, C like this, so the question may ask you to list out all the subset and proper subset of A. For subsets, as I say, is a symbol of C with a dash below that. So you only have two, either the everything of the from the set, and the other one will be empty set. These two will be the subset of A. So a proper subset is a symbol of something like C here. So it's other than that, it's part of the A. So you can see can be A alone, B alone, C alone, or AB, or AC, or BC. So these are called proper subsets of A. All right. So when we want to know how many subset altogether here, normally it can be counted by 2 power n, when the n is the number of elements inside the set. Like we have 3 here, so that's why the answer will be 8, right? So that will be the total of this part plus this part. You can see from here. So a combination of subset and proper subset will be the total subsets of A, right? Next, we try to see what is called Venn diagram. Venn diagram are the principal way to show sets diagrammatically with diagram. So let's say we have a question like this, and universal set, let's say we have 1 until 9, but A is 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, but B is 6, 7, 8, 9. So we can represent it like this. We'll draw a circle, name it as A, and then put all the elements inside the circle. So this group belongs to A, whereas B will be like this. So 6, 7, 8, 9 is belongs to B, right? But we also can combine the two sets together by this thing, right? So we can draw a rectangle here, right? The rectangle box is drawn to represent the universal set. So the whole box here is universal set, all right? So we draw a two circle, we combine these two inside here, and then those elements which belongs to both set, like 6, 7, you can see 6, 7 here, you also have 6, 7, we put in the middle here, and then the element that do not belongs to A and B, which is like 1 and 2, I will put outside of AB, right? So you can see from here, if A combine with B, when you combine it, then complement, which is not belongs to A and B, will be 1 and 2. So you'll be putting it outside here, right? Okay, so when they are overlapping like this, 6, 7, so it's actually represented by the symbol of this n, the intersection. So the answer, if let's say A intersect with B, will be 6 and 7 in this case. I refer to this diagram. And the last one is called union. When we combine A and B, that means we want all the elements from here. So start from 3, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So that will be your answer. All right, it's represented by the symbol U. Next one, let's see some question. So assuming we have a question like this, if already given, then we need to answer all these questions. So the question is asking, what are the elements inside A for question A? So basically it will be from here, the whole circle of A included the small circle here, because this C is actually partly of A. So A has to be from 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 9, and 10, not right? So that will be totally from all the circle here. For B will be the total circle here. That means 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so D complement means other than D. So you accept D, we don't want accept D. That means we have a lot, right? 1, 6, 8, 7, 5, 4, and 10. So I arrange it in order, is easier to read, right? So when we find A intersect B, that means a common place which between A and B. So we have 6, 2, 7, and 9, right? And then A intersect with D, A with D, so you only have 2 and 9. And then C and D, you can see there is no connection. That's why the answer is empty set, right? So D complement means other than D. So we have all these other than D. What we want to intersect with D, with C. So the answer is only 10 and 4. 10 and 4, right? And A complement, so other than A, you only have 8 and 3. Then you want to intersect with B, you only have 8 as answer, right? Sorry, we have 3 and 8 as answer. Other than A means you have 8 and 3, and intersect with B, that means we have 3 and 8 as answer. Okay. For C union B, C combined with B, C is this thing and B is this thing. So in the end, we have a lot. Include these two and then this one also. All right. Okay. And C union B D, that means C plus D. That means you have 2, 3, 4, 9, 10. 2, 3, 4, 9, and 10, right? These two circles included. And when your question become more complicated, A you intersect with B. A intersect with B is only this 4, 6, 2, 9, 7. Then you intersect with D complement. D complement is other than D, other than that. So you only have 6, 7 as answer. All right. Okay. Try to figure out how. Okay. Then the last question is asking B union C. The question asking B plus C, how many elements are all together? So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 plus these two. That means you have 8 as a answer. All right. Let's try another question, which is this one. We still have A, B, C. And then A, if the question asks for A, that means you have all this, all right? All this. And then if asking for B, that means we have all this, all of this, all right? And A intersect with B will be the middle here, 6 and 12. And then A intersect with C is these two circle overlapping part, these three will be your answer. And if the question asks for A intersect B intersect C, that means the common value which belongs to all three of them will be only 12. A union B is A plus B together, A combined with B, that means except these two, okay? And A complement means other than A, so you have these three and these two, other than A, so you have these three and these two also. Intersect with C is you want to get a common between this one and C, so you only have 12 and 20 as answer. A complement, again, this 5 intersect with B, that means you only have these 3 as answer. Okay. If the question asks for C union A and B, that means we try to find A intersect with B first, which is 6 and 12, and then you want to combine with all the C, so you need to combine with these 4 again. So altogether you have 6 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6 of them, right? And if the question asks for A intersect C, and intersect C is only these three, then you want to combine it with B. If combine it with B, so you combine these 3 with the whole thing here. So that's why you have 3, 4, 6, 9, 8, 12, 15. Okay. And the question here, A intersect with B, so you have these 2. Then you want to intersect with other than C, so you only have one answer, which is 6. Because A intersect B, you only have 6 and 12. And then you want to intersect other than C. Other than C, you have a lot here, but your only thing common is 6. That's why our answer is 6. So if a question asks for A union B union C, that means the whole thing here. So you have 12 of them. You can see 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So 12 elements are all together. So basically, this is how we answer these questions. Okay. All right. Next one is involving problems. Let's say the question is in words now. In a class of 31, 22 study physics, 20 study chemistry, and 5 study neither. So we need to count how many students taking both physics and chemistry. Right. So for this type of question, we actually can use Venn diagram to do. We can use, but then it will be in stages. Let's say we draw a Venn diagram first. This rectangle represents the whole thing, which is 31. With epsilon E here. And then we draw 2 circles to represent chemistry and physics, right? P and C. And then if taking neither, we put it outside first. Let me 5 of them is not taking both of them, so I put outside. Then that will leave 26 students because 31 minus 5 you get 26, and then I put X as a unknown value, which is the one taking both subjects. I don't know how many. Then because you have chemistry there are 20 of them, so 20, if X is here, then this one has to be 20 minus X. So this will be 22 minus 22 is taking physics, right? 22 minus X you have to put here, right? Okay, so from here, we try to solve here because this thing has to be equal to 26 right now, right? Because 30 altogether has to be 31. 31 if minus 5, you got 26. So that means this 3 value has to be equal to 26 from here. You solve it, you get the answer X as 16, right? So that means you can see the graph is actually like this. So from here, this one, 22 minus 16, you get 6, and 16 is in the middle, and 4 here and 5 here. So basically, the question has been answered with the number of students who taking both is here, 16 of them. All right, this is how we use Venn diagram to solve this type of question, right? The last part is about shading. The question in exam normally will ask you to shade the area represented by some set notation. So for a complicated question, we can actually represent use area to solve from here. So question like this. Let's say I have a question like this, and the question asks you to shade A intersect with B. Where is the location of A intersect with B? Normally, this one I can use. If you really don't know how to do, you can use 1, 2, 3, 4 to represent the area. Area 1 will be the one outside, 2 is up to here, and then C is only this, 3 is only this part, and 4 is only this part, right? So now, for this question, look at this question. Then find out where is the area of A. which is 2 and 3. B will be 3 and 4. So because of intersection means we are looking for the common area, which is 3 in this case. All right. So that's why the answer is area 3. When you shade it, you do it like that way. All right, shade it. Okay. For question 2, if the question asks for A union B, but complement. All right. So firstly, we also can name it 1, 2, 3, 4, the area. And then from here, you find out what is the area A. Area A is 2 and 3, B will be 3 and 4. And then because of the union, we are trying to combine these three. These two, sorry. Then you get answer as 3. So because of complement, that means we don't want area 2, 3, 4, which leave the answer as area 1 only. So when you do that, you shade the area 1, which is the outside one, right? Next one is another question similar, like but then the question now is asking A complement intersect with B complement. Now the question getting more complicated. As usual, we can name the area 1, 2, 3, 4, which helps us to find what is the area. All right. Then from here you can see A complement. A complement is other than A, so I have 1 and 4. B complement will be other than B, which is 1 and 2. So because of intersection, we are looking for the common value from these two. So we have a common value of 1 here. So area 1 is the answer for this case. All right. Another question is this one. Okay, A intersect with B complement. All right. So we name the area again, and then find out what is the area for A, what is the area for B complement. Then find out the common area, which is 2 in this case. So we only share the area 2. Okay. Then next question. If the question is A complement union with B complement. Now, okay, name the area. Find out where is area A complement, and also find out what is the area of B complement. Okay. Now, because of union, we actually combine these two. So we have 1, 2, 4 as answer. All right. So that means we only share area 1, 2, and 4. So it's except 3. Except 3. That means 3 we don't share it. Okay, the last question. Okay, let's say we have more set inside a universal set. Then the question become more and more complicated. But doesn't matter. We still name the area 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now we have 6 area instead of only 4. Now from this question, locate what is A complement. Locate, that means we don't want 1, 2, and 3. So that's why we have 1, 4, and 5, 6. And then for B complement, find out the area. C, find out the area. Then start to solve from here. So if that means we can do the bracket first. If union means we trying to combine them. So that's why we have 1, 2, 5, 6. And then this one we just copy it down. Then because of intersection, that means we are looking for the common value from these two. So the common one is only 1, 5, 6. That means that's why our answer will be area 1, 5, 6. Shade the area. Okay. So this is how we use the number to represent the area, and then whatever the complicated question is, you just use the normal way. Find out what is the area, and then find out what is the intersection, and follow the question to shade the area. Okay, so basically that is the end of the chapters. This chapter, if you want to do some practice, you can do from here. Okay, thank you and goodbye.